Guys, my name is Adriana. I got a couple things to talk about, and you know what, we're gonna talk about it. And the cats are getting into their treats and catnip again. They love getting into that. Anyways, I don't even know where to start. I just got done with watching My Life with the Walter Boys, as most of y'all have, and I'm gonna spoil it, so sucks to suck. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Anyways, though, I don't know what to think about it. I don't know anything anymore. Okay, so listen, the cliffhanger wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was like 10 times worse. Not gonna lie, because I expected so much worse. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, I've seen worse cliffhangers. I wonder what happened to the dad. My first thing was maybe he tried to himself. So maybe there's that because the amount of stress he had. Or maybe he had like a stroke, heart attack. I don't know. But the whole is the first thing that came to my mind because I feel like he had so much stuff going on that he just couldn't handle it anymore. I don't know. Anyway, so I want to know what happened with that. The entire show, though, I was like, kiss, kiss. And then I was like, no. You don't, no, you don't like him. No, you don't love him. No, why would you say it? Back and forth. And yes, I'm Team Alex. Yeah, I'm Team Alex. I know that is very controversial. And I would like to give my reasons why. Cole and Alex are brothers, whether we want to admit it or not. And I'm sorry, even though Jackie may have liked Cole and Cole liked Jackie, and then actually Jackie liked Alex too, but not as much as Cole, the whole 9 yards of it, either way though, you don't take your brother's girlfriend. I guess it was kind of like 50-50, but either way though, you still tell her, like, no, you're with my brother, like, not happening. No, because that's just messed up. That's bro code. Okay, first of all, that's just like girl code, but that's bro code. Okay, like, you don't do that. So I do not like him for that, and I hold a grudge with that a little bit because it's like, that's just messed up. Think about that. Like, if you have a brother, you have a sister, whatever the heck, I don't know what, but mostly brother and brother, and then your brother steals your girlfriend. How the heck do you think you're, or your sister steals, or your like sister and sister, and one of your sisters steals your boyfriend? Whether your boyfriend didn't like you that much and he wanted your sister, that's still messed up in general that your sister, like, let that happen. And, like, it's like, oh, yeah, yeah. That's messed up. So, like, let's just talk about that for a sec. Anyways, though, the cliffhanger. I was yelling at my TV like it was going to change. I was yelling like I was going to be able to make a difference and it was just going to change. You know, life would be so much better. So, no, it's now a love triangle. Anyways, she shouldn't be with Cole. Okay, listen. Alex is like the good boy. He's like, I feel like he's like the Labrador, and Cole's more of a Chihuahua. He's very just does whatever he wants, doesn't think about anything, and not necessarily all Chihuahuas that, but I've seen some Chihuahuas that, you know. Anyways, though, it's a whole thing, and it makes me a little upset, but obviously it's her choice in the end, and there's nothing I can do about it, and yeah. Anyways, though, that was my whole thing about it. I think it was a pretty decent season. They need to have that third season, like, by 2 seconds. Because I really want to be able to see that. I want to know what happens. And I think this, like, 3 years later, it came out with a new one. So, like, you can't keep on waiting here. Like, so I need to know what happens. I'll give them a month. Maybe the end of the year. Still, that's a little too long. But, anyways, whatever. But, besides the fact that I'm sitting here talking about My Life with the Walter Boys, I'm scrolling, so I'm like, crap, you know what, I need to find a new show, because I've watched Riverdale, I've watched The 100, I've watched Never Have I, like, I've watched all the good ones, not to mention Victorious. I actually love the Victorious, and I still do, like, I'll just put on just to watch it. Anyways, I'm sitting here scrolling, and I scroll across Victorious, and you know what says underneath it? New season coming soon. What? You're telling me there's a new season of Victorious coming? Yes. I started crying. I will tell you, I started crying. And I have goosebumps and I'm getting chills down my back because what? My childhood is coming back? Not to mention, first of all, honestly though, it's gonna be like 40 years later. Like, they're not gonna be teenagers no more. They're all like adults. One has a beard. One's making music. Maybe I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Anyways, so is like Victoria Justice. Is that like her actual name? I think it is, yeah. So, I don't know. Anyways, though, they're all gonna be like 80 years old. I'm just kidding, though. But, like, for real, though, they're like in their 25, 30s. And, like, when they film this, I don't know, 16, 17, I think, something like that. So, like, we're up in perspective. But, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a Leon Thomas? Something like that. I think that's his name. Don't hold me against it. Anyways, though, they had asked, like, oh, would you like to be able to do another thing of Victorious? And he was like, if they were going to do another thing of Victorious, I would love to be in it. I would love to be a teacher in it. You know, like, be like a reboot. And it's just like, they're all come as teachers or whatever. He's like, I would love to be a teacher, the music teacher. I'm like, and I was like, oh my god, you know, like, that would be so good. Great. You know, we'll see that for another 50 years, if that even happens. And then I sit here, I'm scrolling, and it says Victorious new season coming soon. What do you mean a new season is coming soon, honey? Alright, and I'm actually going to scroll over to it. I saw somebody post about this, and then literally I checked mine, and it wasn't. And I was like, thanks, I just got lied to. But mine says it now. So, alright, I'm going to try to show you guys, because my camera doesn't turn around, considering that I'm videoing you now. Let me see. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, now you can. Victorious. New season coming soon. I'm excited. No, but like I'm literally so genuinely excited, and my foot has fallen asleep and it hurts. But also I've been watching 13 Reasons Why. Go watch it. It's great. If you have what it says on there, stop watching it, because I can see how it can be very, damaging, if that makes sense. Like, it can really ruin you really bad. So, yeah. But I go to therapy. I'm willing to admit it. I go to therapy, so it doesn't affect me. It does definitely have a lot of, like, what's it called? Like, I feel you type thing. It's called 13 Reasons Why. But, like, it's, like, more of, like, I relate in certain things. But if you seem to watch it on the first episode and it's unsettling to you, or, you know, certain things make a little sense, just stop watching it for your benefit, please. Because it's a tough show. Like, it's terrible. It's so good, but it's so terrible. But I've been watching it. I like it. And I'm almost done. I'm on season 4, and I have, like, a couple episodes left. But no, like, I've watched XOXO Kitty, The Babysitter's Club, The 100, 13 Reasons Why, Victorious, Bella and the Bulldogs, like, anything and everything. And Netflix is just becoming, I've literally watched everything that isn't rated R on here. And besides that, I've watched everything on Netflix. So, yeah. Actually, me and my mom do watch a couple rated R shows. Don't watch without your parents or your parents' permission. My mom gave me permission to watch it with her. We watch them together, and there's a couple of my shows that I watch that are rated R that she knows, and we watch them together. So it's really no big deal, but I'm just saying, like, get permission first, please. I don't want to be blamed for it. Anyways, though, so yeah, that's what I figured I would come on here and say, because, yeah, I'm shocked. I really, truly am, like, jaw to the floor type shocked. As of right now, though, I am going to probably watch It Ends With Us. Maybe. Actually, I've already watched that. Never mind. So, I'm trying to find something. Also, does anybody remember Free Reign? That was a good movie. Alright, well, anyways, I'm gonna watch 50 First Dates because I love that. Also, watch The Lost Husband. It's great. I'm gonna watch 50 First Dates. I love that movie. I love anything with Adam Sandler in it, so works out for me. But that's what I'm gonna be watching. So with that being said, you guys, I want to hear your guys' opinion in the comments about anything that I talked about. And please, I'm begging you with all my heart, tell me what I need to watch on Netflix. I don't have Prime Video, so don't recommend anything with Prime Video or HBO Max. I have one of the HBOs. I don't know which one, but it's not the Max. So, anyways, I'm going to be watching 50 First Dates, and please let me know some shows that I need to watch that are kind of like not Bella and the Bulldogs, like My Life with the Walter Boys type like that. And then in the end, and in probably about a couple days, maybe I might post it out. I don't know. I'll end up making a video of what I have watched, so I'm about to get some new ideas. With that being said, you guys, that's it. Love you guys, and bye.